Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. I hope that you're all doing amazingly well today. In today's video, I am going to be doing not one, but two eyeshadow looks using the new Morphe 39S palette. It is a ton of beautiful purple and pink colors. I will also be swatching the entire palette for you guys, and like I said, I will be doing two makeup looks. So I'm going to show you two different eyeshadow tutorials, but I will also show you like the entire completed makeup look. So if you guys want to see all of that, then just keep on watching. So really quickly, before I get started on the eyeshadow tutorial, I am going to give you guys some quick information regarding the palette. So the palette retails for $35 and it comes with 39 eyeshadows, and it is a combination of shimmers and mattes and also some glitter eyeshadows. The third row right in here, so the bigger eyeshadows, are a completely new formula from Morphe. They call them silk toppers. When I swatched the shades, when I swatched the third row, to me they almost look like eyeshadow highlighters. They're beautiful, like beaming eyeshadows. You guys will see this later on. They are gorgeous. But yeah, that's basically the information on the palette. So let me go ahead and get started on the eyeshadow looks next. So to start off the eyeshadow look, I am going to be using a brand new primer that I'm trying out. This one is from an indie brand on Instagram, Helen E Cosmetics. And yeah, this is what the little guy looks like right here. So the first eyeshadow that I'm going to come in with is going to be this purple right here. Taking this color, I'm going to take a Real Techniques blending brush, and I'm just going to start packing that right into the crease as well as the inner corner and outer corner. Since this is a halo eyeshadow look, we want both inner corner and outer corners to match. So coming in with a lighter purple for the next color, I'm going to be using this light purple right here. And I'm just going to start packing this color right up above the first color that we already have down. I'm still packing that second color very lightly, just small tapping motions, and I am starting to blend out the edges as well. Next, I'm taking in this light pink color right here, and I'm taking that shade right up above the previous color, repeating the same steps. And as you guys can see, we are working from dark to light to create a beautiful gradient. And as I'm packing this color, I am also making small, very light circular motions to blend out the edges. And now that I have all of my color placement down, I'm dipping back into every single shade and just building everything back up and blending everything until I can see that we have a nice gradient going and all of the colors are blending with each other really well. So to cut the crease, I'm going to come in with the Jeffree Star concealer in the shade C0, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. For the lid, I'm going to come in and create a gradient of colors using the same colors that we just used for everything else. So taking the darkest purple, I'm going to take it on a MAC 239, and I'm just going to start creating a gradient. So I'm applying that to the inner corner first. For the outer corner, I'm coming in with the blending brush first and applying a bit of the purple just to kind of fade it in. And next I'm coming back in with the MAC 239. So next I'm going to be following the same pattern and coming in with the lighter purple right here. And I am overlapping the lighter purple over with the dark purple. And for the center, I'm going to be coming in with one of the new formula eyeshadows, and I'm going to be using the silver right here. To apply this color, I'm coming in with this little weird silicone brush. This one is from Pure Cosmetics, and I totally forgot that I had it, but I tried it last night and I really liked how much pigment it gives off to the shimmer. So this is the one that I'm going to be using. So now I'm just going to take a little Q-tip and I'm just going to clean off the edge. Okay, so now that the edge is cleaned, it looks a lot better. I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm just going to define the halo. So we're just gonna go around the cut crease basically. For the lower lash line, I'm coming in with the darkest purple, and then I'm gonna blend it out using the lighter purple. For the waterline, I'm coming in with the Marc Jacobs pencil in the shade Out of the Blue. Now I'm taking the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara and I'm just applying a coat to my lower and top lashes. So for lashes, I'm going to take these guys right here, and these are the same ones that I used in the last video, and I believe these are Tati lashes in the style TL10. So this is the finished eyeshadow look. I'm going to go off camera to do the other eye, and then I'm also going to show you a quick speed through of the rest of the makeup look, and then we will be right back to continue with the video. Yeah, this is the first makeup look, so I'm gonna go take this off and I will be right back to do the second makeup look, and I might actually film it tomorrow, so you guys might see me in a different outfit, but I don't know yet because it's pretty late. But anyway, I will be right back with the second eyeshadow tutorial. All right, so it is the next day, and I'm gonna get started on the second eyeshadow look. But before I do, I want to quickly give you guys a heads up and a little warning that there are pressed pigments in this palette. I don't know if you can tell, but my eyes are pretty swollen. They're not as swollen as they were this morning. This morning I could barely open them, but they were really swollen, and I did not look into this yesterday. I don't know why. I just didn't even bother to look into it. But when I woke up this morning and my eyes were swollen, I said, let me go look at the palette, and I looked at the back of the box, and sure enough, it does tell you that there are pressed pigments. Here they have the eye again with a line going through it, basically letting you know not to use it on your eyes. And they list 16 eyeshadows. So out of the 39 eyeshadows, 16 of them are pressed pigments. I just wanted to give you that little warning that there are pressed pigments. But yeah, I don't know why I got a reaction, because normally I don't really get a reaction from pressed pigments. I do have a little bit of staining as well, which is not a huge deal, but I do feel like my eyes are just like very tired and puffy, so they are still swollen. But I'm just gonna soldier on through and get started on the second eyeshadow look. So to start off the eyeshadow look, I'm going to prime my eyes, and I am going to be using the same primer that I used yesterday, which is the Helen E primer. And really quickly, I'm sure you guys can tell, I do have a bit of concealer on my face because I was looking really rough with all of the eye swelling. So I did put on a little bit of concealer. So yeah, okay. So for today's look, I'm going to be starting off with this color. So I'm taking this shade on a Luxie Beauty Precision brush number 239, and I'm just going to start packing this right into the crease. Taking the same brush, I am now going to start softening the edges, and what that's going to do is just make it a lot easier for the next color that we use to blend. Next, we're going to be coming in with this color right here. So I'm just going to basically repeat the same steps. I'm going to pack on the color, and this time I am going to use a little bit of a smaller brush. This is an angled Luxie 131 brush. So now I'm taking a small pencil brush, and I'm just going to lightly start making circular motions just to blend out the edges. So now I'm going to grab a blending brush. I'm going to use my Zoeva 227 brush. And what I'm going to do with this brush is start packing on the color again. And I'm also going to do a bit of blending. For the next color, I'm going to dip into the black. So I'm taking the black on a Real Techniques blending brush. And I'm just going to start intensifying this look. So I'm actually going to switch brushes to my Luxie blending brush. And I'm just going to continue to pack on the black eyeshadow. And once the black is packed, I am going to start blending out the edges. I'm going to go ahead and take the Jeffree Star concealer and cut the crease. For this look, instead of cutting the crease in a normal way, I'm going to take a small pencil brush and I'm going to wing out the cut crease on the very top. Next, I'm grabbing this shade right here, and now using a small pencil brush, I'm just going to start building up that shimmer. Next, I'm coming in with the gold glitter, and I'm just applying the gold glitter right next to that first color. Next, I'm grabbing a smaller flat brush so that I can try to fit right into the corner of the cut crease. So I'm coming in with the Motives Black Gel Eyeliner. And to fix this up just a little bit more, I'm coming in with the new Fenty Vivid Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Techno Beat. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is clean off the outer corner. So now taking the black shade, and I'm just going to connect the black to the wing on the lower lash line. And for the waterline, I'm just going to grab a black matte pencil. The one that I'm using is from Marc Jacobs Beauty. So now taking the burgundy shade and a pencil brush, I'm just going to smoke out the lower lash line. And this is definitely giving me Harley Quinn vibes because of the eyeliner. I don't know. Hopefully this all comes together once the other eye is done and everything else is put together. But right now, I have to be honest, I'm a little bit scared. And what I'm going to do now, just to define the crease a little bit more, I'm grabbing another flat shader brush and I'm just going to define the crease with the black eyeshadow. Next, grabbing a Sigma E35 brush, I'm just going to apply a little bit more of the burgundy shade right above the black. What I'm going to do now is grab a little bit of mascara. This is the Rimmel Scandal Eyes, and I'm just going to coat my top lashes, bottom lashes before we come in with falsies. I really should be looking for a new style of lashes, but because I've already wasted so much time, I'm just going to use the same ones that I used in the last eyeshadow look. So this is the finished eyeshadow look. I am so sorry that it took so long, but what I'm going to do is go off camera. I'm going to finish the other eye, and then I'm going to show you a quick speed through of the rest of the makeup look. I'm going to show you swatches. And then after that, I'll be back to talk to you guys. Okay.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. You see her walking down the boulevard. She got the posture of a superstar. She looks so fly in those Gucci slides. Yeah, I wonder what she hides under her disguise. Yeah. And all the girls around the world, they wanna be her. And all the dudes are trying to score like it's fever. She lives a double life, puts on a show. What's under the subtle smile? She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.
So this is the second makeup look completed. I hope that you guys like it. What I'm gonna do now is show you all of the swatches of the eyeshadow palette, and then I will be back to just give you some final thoughts. So I'm just gonna give you guys some quick final thoughts on the palette. As I told you guys earlier, and as you guys saw earlier, I did have a mild reaction to the pressed pigments, and normally I do not get a reaction from pressed pigments. It wasn't a big deal, even though I was super swollen this morning, and I'm starting to feel a little bit like inflamed right now in the eye area. So I don't know what's happening. Probably when I take this off, I'll probably be swollen again tomorrow. But what I'm trying to say is that if you guys know that you are prone to reactions from pressed pigments, I would stay away from the palette, just because 16 out of the 39 eyeshadows are pressed pigments. So if you are prone to reactions, it's not worth getting, just because it is $35, and that means that out of 39 eyeshadows, you won't be able to use 16 of the eyeshadows. So if you are prone to a reaction from pressed pigments, stay away completely from the palette. It's not worth getting a palette that half of the palette you're gonna have a reaction to. I usually don't have reactions to pressed pigments, and you guys saw what happened to my eyes this morning. So all I'm saying is that if you are prone to reactions from pressed pigments, I would stay away from the palette. If you know that your eyes do not react to pressed pigments, then I say go for it, because it is a beautiful palette. And honestly, out of the last like 3 Morphe eyeshadow palettes that I've used, this is by far my favorite. The new formula, the third row here, all of those colors are so beautiful, so shimmery. The formula is just like, it's just beautiful, and I really like all of the colors. If you love purples, pinks, you're gonna love the palette. The pigment was definitely there, the blendability was there. So yeah, I say that if you are okay with pressed pigments, 100% the palette is worth it. But other than that, that's all that I have to say. If there's anything that I missed, if you guys have any questions on the palette, or if you have any other suggestions, any videos that you would like to see, let me know in the comments down below. But I hope that you guys liked this video. Don't forget that you can follow us all over social media, especially on Instagram at GlitterBeauties, the same way that is spelled right here. I do post a lot of more beauty content over on Instagram, content that you guys won't get to see here on YouTube. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe before you go. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.